African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation as of February 25, 2025. The armed forces of the Russian Federation carried out a strike with high-precision air-launched weapons and unmanned aerial vehicles on the infrastructure of Ukrainian military airfields. The strike's objectives were achieved. In the Kharkiv Direction, units of the North Group of Forces inflicted losses on formations of the Motorized Infantry Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and the Territorial Defense Brigade in the areas of the settlements of Volchansk and Liptsy in the Kharkiv region. The Ukrainian armed forces lost up to 35 servicemen, 2 vehicles, and an artillery piece. Units of the West Group of Forces improved their tactical position. They defeated the manpower and equipment of 2 mechanized and assault brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces and Territorial Defense Brigades in the areas of the settlements of Kamenka, Lozovaya in the Kharkiv region, and Makeyevka in the Luhansk People's Republic. The enemy's losses amounted to 190 servicemen, 5 vehicles, and 8 field artillery guns, including 2 produced by NATO countries. The electronic warfare station Cordis and an ammunition depot were destroyed. Units of the Southern Group of Troops occupied more advantageous lines and positions. They defeated the formations of 3 mechanized and airmobile brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces in the areas of the populated areas of Seversk, Stopachki, Chervono, and Konstantinovka of the Donetsk People's Republic. The Ukrainian Armed Forces lost up to 140 servicemen, 4 combat armored vehicles, and 2 cars. 2 ammunition depots were destroyed. Units of the Center Group of Forces improved their position along the front line. They defeated the manpower and equipment of 4 mechanized assault brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces and a National Guard brigade in the areas of the settlements of Zvarivo, Sergeyevka, Udaknoy, Shevchenko, Andrievka, and Uspanovka of the Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy lost up to 305 servicemen, 7 armored combat vehicles, a car, and 3 artillery pieces. Units of the East Group of Forces continued to advance into the depths of the enemy's defense. They defeated the formations of 2 mechanized brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces and 3 territorial defense brigades in the areas of the settlements of Berlitskoy, Skutnoy, Volnoy-Pol of the Donetsk People's Republic, and Guliapol of the Zaporizhia region. The enemy's losses amounted to over 150 servicemen, 2 armored combat vehicles, 3 cars, and 3 field artillery pieces. Units of the Dnieper Group of Forces inflicted losses on the manpower and equipment of 2 mechanized brigades and a coastal defense brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces in the areas of the settlements of Sherbeki in the Zaporizhia region, Tokarevka, and Pridneprovskoy in the Kherson region. The Ukrainian Armed Forces lost up to 85 servicemen, an armored combat vehicle, a car, and an ammunition depot. Operational Tactical Aviation, strike unmanned aerial vehicles, missile forces, and artillery of the groups of troops of the armed forces of the Russian Federation damaged the production sites of strike unmanned aerial vehicles, as well as temporary deployment points of armed formations of Ukraine in 144 districts. Air defense systems shot down 5 U.S.-made JDAM guided aerial bombs, 23 Czech-made Vampire multiple launch rockets, and 97 aircraft-type unmanned aerial vehicles. Since the beginning of the special military operation, a total of 656 aircraft, 283 helicopters, 44,431 unmanned aerial vehicles, 596 anti-aircraft missile systems, 21,734 tanks and other armored combat vehicles, 1,521 multiple launch rocket system combat vehicles, 22,007 field artillery pieces and mortars, and 32,099 special military vehicles have been destroyed. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.